Despite all the setbacks so far, progress has been made. Paint is on the walls, ceilings are shiny copper, and counters are going on.
So I finally catch a break and we find this awesome blue-gray Korean counter that's in Florindo's shop. What could go wrong with that? This is fantastic. We're finally making headway.
I don't know if I want the good news or the bad news first. You tell me.
Until it snaps in half.
You're kidding, right? The Korean counter snapped in half on site. Oh.
Of course it does.
On the upside, well, at least the granite went in without breaking. Have to find a solution to the Korean counter, though. One step forward, 3 steps back.
Just putting it out there. Anybody have any minions? I could use some. Elves? Santa? Anybody? No?
So the guys are pushing me now. They want to know what I'm doing with the hood. I don't really know what I'm doing with the hood. I know that I want some copper up there, but I already ran out of the copper that I wanted to use. So now I have to use the other type of copper. It's an aggressive pattern, so I got to tone it down a bit. So here's the plan. I'm going to put a band of wood at the top and at the bottom, and then we're going to fill it with pennies.
Now I just have to convince somebody to do it, because it's going to be one tedious project. Good luck, guys!
Who comes up with these ideas?
Tedious, annoying, and painstaking.
We should slap her.
I think so.
Yeah.
But we got it done, and it was worth it. It was worth it.
The hood is now the star of the show. By bringing the copper up to eye level, it really pops, and the new lighting is incredible.
Now I've ripped off all these panels and I've exposed all the brick, which, whew, thank God, got rid of a whole bunch of burgundy. And now I have this great brick wall that could be another focal point. Tony gets a Facebook message, random, from some guy who's an artist, does murals. I know one of the murals he's done in town, so I've seen his work and I do really like it. And I'm thinking, okay, this is great. We don't have any decor budget.
The final mural immediately sets the Prohibition-era tone and ties in the wine barrels that are used in the bar. Since it's painted on the wall, it won't interfere with traffic patterns in such a tight walkway. Now, where is that fabric?
So just when one thing starts going really, really well, another thing goes right to hell. I don't have any fabric. I don't even know if I'm gonna get any fabric.
I'm just calling to check on an order that I had being shipped out from you guys. It's fabric.
Who needs fabric, really? I hear plywood as a finished material is coming back. Anyway, let's try that.
Okay, great. So you shipped it. Okay, so Purelator? You sent it by transport.
I have no idea what possessed anybody to ship a roll of fabric on a transport.
I need you to hold that.
And it's still not here. Paint is on the walls. I can't just throw something else in. The whole color scheme comes off that fabric.
Find your unifier.
There has to be something that brings your design scheme all together. In this case, it was fabric. That was where I came up with all of our colors. But it could be a piece of art. It could be an area rug. But you do need something that gives you that inspiration.
At this point, even if the fabric makes it, the upholsterer may not even have enough time to do her job.
I said, bottom line, if they cannot guarantee it is here tomorrow, I said it stays in Bolton and I'm coming to get it. Like, you're not shipping it purely, you're not doing anything. I'm coming to get it.
How comfy do you think the booths will be with no backs?
This project isn't coming off on time, and we've already sent out invitations for the launch. Not good.
This could spell disaster for the opening.
My unifier better make it.
I am totally stressed out. I don't have any more to give. I have been working every single weekend since this started. I've been working until 11 o'clock at night there. Florindo's coming in at 4:30 in the morning and working till 5 o'clock at night. And we still don't know if we're going to get this done. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
I don't know what possessed me to put a sign on the busiest street in this city and tell everybody we're opening this restaurant in 5 weeks.
Snow and rain has prevented any progress on the outside of the building, and as the deadline looms, it isn't looking good for getting it painted or putting up the new sign.
I don't know what possessed me, because right now, I don't see how that's ever happening, but it has to. But I don't know how. And it's kind of my job to make it happen. And if I don't know how that's going to happen, how well do we actually think this is going to work out?
These fishbowl windows are my nemesis from day one, and everything I've come up with to solve the problem has been cut from the budget. But I still need a solution.
I need people to want to sit at these amazing new bar booths. So I have to deal with these windows. The most cost-effective way to create a bigger space is to put these type of windows in. The problem is you bake in the summer, you freeze in the winter, and they're not overly attractive. We talked about wood slats. Could work, but some of that light's still coming through. Better solution is fabric canopies.
Sometimes you just have to stop beating your head against the wall and call in the pro.
Okay, I found some fabric, 118 inches wide, comes in a cream and in the silver color.
Super. I got to call in Janice. She does all my custom draperies. Hope she has a solution to these windows that's going to be on time, on budget. To me, that sounds really good. I got to pass it by the guys. Any chance, do you have a sample of the fabric? It's going to do two things. It's totally going to cut the sun, which is great because you're going to actually absorb all that heat. So that's a win. And it means we're not going to see anything shadowing through on that.
So if you're not back till 1, then you're not back till 1.
Well, I'll call the guys now. And then, yeah, I'm not back till 1, so I can't take a look at the fabric to let you know which one we'd want.
I know. I can try to get Equus to rush it. I have ordered from them in the afternoon before, and I got it the next day, but I can't, it may work out, it may not, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit stressful.
Let me know, and then she can place the order, and she'll probably have them ready for early next week.
Okay.
Okay, ciao.
Bye.
I'm not sure if everybody else realizes that this deadline is coming, and it's not going to stop for anybody. Because I feel like not everybody's getting that message.
It isn't any fun at all when a wrench is thrown into the plan so late in the game.
I'm wondering if you can call me back, because I'm having a bit of a panic attack here over the pop machine, and I need to discuss some scenarios with you to see how we can make it look a little prettier.
Did you see those pop lines? Never in a million years did I guess that they'd look like that.
This scenario? It's not happening, because had they told us? Why didn't they tell us this was
The setup?
Yeah, here's what I'm asking. Can we have a removable box that they can lift off in the morning, fill it with ice, stick it back in place, and this sucker anchors?
Florindo, please. You're my guy, man.
Possible or no?
You're the only way this gets better.
For me, my best scenario right now is that this...
First I have to say no. But I did.
His first inclination is no.
No.
Has to get better. Or all I gotta hear from Nick is you should have just went with the pop machine I suggested. And right now, he's not wrong.
It's all on Florindo now to magic up a solution to the latest mess.
Okay, what's next?
What's next? I'm done. Anybody else working here? Other than you? This is like freaking amazing. Ida got the chance to plan everything, have everything in stock before we gutted. Then Florendo, that's what he does. He does restaurants, and he could have banged that out in a week and a half. No problem.
Get behind here, yeah, two pipes, one here and one back here.
I can draw the worst little sketch ever and hand it to Florendo, and he walks in, and it is better than I could have hoped.
Get my list going here so I could work.
I love the shelves. They're perfect.
You have to set the stage. It starts here. The piping gives the place a cool industrial vibe.
It's finally going right. The shelves just went in at Burgadon. They're amazing. Love them. It's amazing what a carpenter and a pipe fitter can come up with. And all the foot rails, love it. And I love that it's the first time it's been used here. Now, I didn't invent it. I totally ripped that off Pinterest.
It sucks you in. You can't escape. There's just too many images.
Storage, cost effective, rustic, and low maintenance. It's checking everything off my list. Rockin'.
Storage is a key element in any design plan, but practical doesn't have to be ugly.
They're exactly the right scale. They're the right texture. They give me this industrial kind of feel without it being too over the top. And they're low maintenance. That's the key here. I don't want anybody there having to do anything to them. I don't want them to have to be painted. Really, this is just dust them off and call it a day. The front entryway, to me, is where we set the stage. I do like the idea of the slats, and I just like a strip of fabric, and then because then it's not a booth. It doesn't feel like we just stuck a booth out in the middle here. The other thing is, it's cold. I have to get some heat here.
The addition of the gas fireplace adds warmth and coziness.
No, the fabric should go around the wood.
Oh, okay, so just full fabric.
Full fabric.
Okay. Keep it simple and just, then how do you use that magic, and I just shouldn't ask. Pray to God that I'm not out of favors. It's just, I don't know how much other stuff he has to do, like.
It's the finishing details that are going to pull this place together. With less than 24 hours till the grand opening, the list is still far too long.
I'm not sure coffee's going to be enough to get through the next 24 hours. There are so many finishing details that still have to be done at this point. We haven't got the hooks on the wall. The liquor risers aren't made yet. The frosting still has to go on the partition. I have to paint the mirrors for the bathroom. Toilets aren't hooked up yet. And we open in 24 hours.
This is it. I don't get any more time.